Hi there. This I think is going to be the last video of this part of this series, and in the next part of the series I'm going to be dealing with artificial intelligence of our enemy and so on. But for now I still need to create our evolution system for our character. So I think I'm going to doing this in one video. If this video gets too big, I'm going to split into two parts. So let's see. I hope it's not get too big for this. So let's start by going to our enemy VP, and I'm going to explain what I'm planning to do. So basically, I want to that our enemy dies, and once his health got to 0, he dies, and then I get new experience from this. So I first need to create a new event that's going to be for the death of our enemy BP. So let's see. I'm going to do this. And I think I'm going to, here in our event tick, I'm going to get our health. And I'm going to see if this is less or equal to 0. If that's the case, I'm going to get a branch. And then from here, I'm going to get a custom event that's going to be death, just like this. So now, once our enemy PP dies, he's going to this event, and this event is going to give our experience, and it's also going to play a death animation. So let's see. Yeah, from this I'm going to get our death. Compile this, save, and here I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to play a montage first. So let's play montage, the first one. And I'm going to get our mesh, and I need a montage for our death. So for this, I'm going to our Paragon Sun Kong. I'm going to character, heroes, Wukong, animation, and here I'm going to search for a death animation. And if you type death here, you're going to see this animation right here. And you can use this for your death if you want, but I didn't like this animation for our death. So instead, I'm going to be using this one right here, that is the sleep emote, this one. I think it's great. It's like something like our enemy give up on the combat and just disappear after a moment like this. So I'm going to be using this emote sleep for our death. You can use another animation if you want, but this is going to be working for me. So just take this animation and place in our animations folder. Here in our animations folder, I'm going to see our sleep, where it is. Let's see, yeah, this one. And then I'm going to create a montage from this. That's going to be death_montage. Just like this. Save it. Let's go back to our enemy BP. Here I'm going to select our death montage. Just like that. Compile, save it. Let's go to our game. Now, once his health drops to 0, he's going to play this animation. But I don't want to have to drop our enemy health to 0 every time I'm going to test something here. So instead, I'm going to just get our max health. And for this test, I'm going to place it 20 points, like this. Compile it, save it. Let's go to our game now. And let's see. Here I'm going to get our staff. Just like before, I'm going to deal damage. And now he dies, and the animation is kind of, yeah, I think I know what's happening here. So if in our enemy BP, I think, yeah, what is happening here is that we have our event tick, and it's coming here multiple times and playing the same animation over and over again. So I need to create a new variable that's going to be alive, this one, and I'm going to check if our character is alive before playing this event tick. So for default, I'm going to set this as true, and once it gets here, I'm going to set alive to false, just like that. There's no need to set it back to true in any moment here, because our enemy, once he dies, he's going to keep dead for sure. So just keep it like that. And then now it should be working fine. Let's test this out. going to get our staff. Let's go to our enemy. And yeah, he dies just like that. This animation, in the end of this animation, he gets up, and I don't want to see this. So let's see. I want to also destroy this actor once he dies. So I'm going to run an BBP, and here I'm going to create an event that is destroy actor, just like this. But if I take this and play in our completed animation, just like we did with the other animations, as you can see here, wait a minute, our enemy dies, but he only disappears once he gets up, so that doesn't make any sense for me. As you can see here, now he disappears. I don't want to use like that, so instead I'm going to be using a new part of this play montage that is on notify begin. So I'm going to open our depth montage, and here I'm going to search for the part where before he gets up, something like, I don't know, I think this frame is great. And then here I'm going to add notifier, and instead of adding a new notifier here, I'm going to use a montage notifier. This one is going to be the name depth. Save this. Let's go back to our NMBP, and instead of using on completed, I'm going to be using on notify begin. So just break these links and then place it here. Now let's test it. Yeah, the second animation of the staff attack is not great. So that, yes, just see, wait a bit. Yeah, just like we wanted. And yeah, I think our depth is working fine for now. Now I need to create a new variable in our SunKong Paragon that is going to be our experience and levels, so that after killing this enemy is going to give experience for our character. So here I'm going to get a new variable that's going to be experience, going to be of the type integer, and it's going to be how much experience this enemy is going to give. I'm going to give 100 points for now. Let's compile it, save it. Let's go to our SunKong player character, and let's see. So this is our overlap events. I'm going to just place a comment here, overlap events, just like this. And let's see. First, I'm going to create a new variable that's going to be level. It's going to be of the type integer, and then I'm going to create a new one that's going to be experience. Then another one that's going to be necessary experience, and another one that's going to be level points. Level points are going to be expanded in another widget where you can gain new, let's say, new stats like a bonus for stamina, a damage, or something like that. So now I need to somehow give experience to our character, increase his level, and give more level points. So first I'm going to create a new category that's going to be levels, and I'm going to place our new variables there in this category, just like this. And let's see. So we have our event stick here. I think I'm going to push this sequence back to our event tick like this. And I'm going to place a new reroute node here. You don't have to do this, I just want the visual part to be a little bit better, but there's no need to do this, so just, I can't move. Yes, now I can move, something like this. I'm going to place it here, place a reroute here. Yeah, just like that. I'm going to create a new pin, and first I'm going to drag these events a little bit further here. Yeah, here. And from this I'm going to get a new one that's going to be a branch. And this branch is going to see if we have enough experience to level up. And if you have enough experience to level up, I'm going to get our level. I'm going to add one level and set a new level. Just like this. And how I'm going to see if I have enough experience for this? So I'm going to get our necessary experience, and I'm going to see, let's see. I'm going to also get our level, and I'm going to multiply. I'm going to multiply this with our level, and I'm going to get our experience, and I'm going to see if this is less or equal to this variable. If that's the case, then our character can level up, and then he's going to get a new level point. So just set level point here, get our level points, add another one, just like this. So basically, after every tick, it's going to go to these events, and then down here, it's going to check if we have enough experience to level up. I could just use default level experience necessary for this, but I want that our necessary experience increases from level 1 to level 2 and for level 3 and so on and so forth. So our default experience is going to be 100, and then at level 2 it's going to be 200, at the level 3 it's going to be 300, and so on. Just like that. Compile it, save it. Let me drink some water. So let's keep going with this. I'm going to place this as our level up. So bubble like that. And let's see. Should be working. Now I need to set this experience in our NBVP somehow. Let's see how I'm going to do this. I could use a cast, but since I'm going to be building this, I think I'm going to be using interfaces. I think I'm going to be using interface for this, because I also want to fix this cast here. I don't want to be using a cast after each tick to our widget. So instead, I'm going to be using an interface that can be used here as well. So let's see. I'm going to our Paragon Sun Kong, characters, heroes, Wukong. Here I'm going to right click. Let's go to blueprint, and here I'm going to select the blueprint interface. I'm going to name it, let's see, stats interface, just like that. So think of interface as a way to communicate between blueprints. So if I need a direct reference or something and I don't want to use a cast or something like that, I can use an interface. So here I have our blueprint. This blueprint, I can't change anything here. I can only change things here. So I have a function. I'm going to rename this function to, let's say, update experience. I think that's good enough. And I'm going to create a input here that's going to be experience, and it's going to be of the type integer, just like that. Compile it, save it. Let's go to our NBP. Here in class settings, I'm going to add a new interface. That's going to be stats interface. Compile this, save it, and in our Sun Kong player character, we're going to class settings and then add interface, and again stats interface. Just as before, compile this, save it, and let's see. Now in our NBP, I can update our experience, but how I'm going to do this? Let's see. I think I'm going to do this before our montages, because after that our enemy is going to be destroyed. Instead, I'm going to, from this, I'm going to get our update experience, and I want to type message for this. Let me see here. Update experience, I want to type message. For this, I'm going to deselect the context sensitive here. So I want this one, messenger. Place this here. And then our target is going to be our player character. So just get our player character. Place it here. And our experience is going to be the experience of our enemy. just like this. Compile it, save it, and should be working. Now I need to set this event in our Paragon Sulcong. Let's go here and let's see. I could probably use this here. Yeah, so I'm going to event update experience. Here I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to get our experience and I'm going to add the new experience that you just gained here, and then set the new experience. Just like that. We have our update experience created, and I want to place, let's see, this is going to be update experience. I want to leave this a little bit closer to there. Let me push this a little bit further. Yeah, I want this up. Yeah, here is great. I think it's great for now. Compile this and save it. Should be working. Yeah. So I could use a tick to test this, but I think I'm going to just create a new part in our widget to show how many levels we have, so that I don't lose time with the tick events. Since this video is already too big, I think. Let's see. I'm going to our widget now, and I'm going to our first widget. Here I'm going to get a text, editable text, and I'm going to place this in our canvas panel here. And let's see, maybe I should put it here. I think I'm going to leave it here. So this is going to be our player level, and let me push the justification like this. Yeah, should be working fine. I think I'm going to increase this, so just go to font, and I'm going to use something like, yeah, it's better. Compile it, save. Let's see if this is working. Yeah, it is there. So now I need to increase that number, update that number. So let's see. Here in our widget, I'm going to create a new function that's going to be update level, and this is going to have only one input. That's going to be level. Going to be of the type integer, and then I'm going to get our player level, and I'm going to set text, and then I'm going to place our level here, just like this. Compile this, save it, and in our Paragon Sulcong, I'm going here in our update bars, and I'm going to get a new update. So just add a reroute node here. And this one's going to be for update experience, just like that. So now should be updating our experience, and our first enemy gives 100 points of experience, and the necessary experience to update to level 2 is 100. So after killing the first enemy, I should get to level 2. I'm going to test this now. Let's go to our game, and I'm going to kill this enemy. Yeah, I should get to level 2 now, but yeah, something haven't worked. Let's see what is wrong with this. We have our update experience that gets here. Let's see. Yeah, it should be working. I don't know what I did wrong. So if you use the letter F, if you use F9 in place of your blueprint, you can get this here. That's going to be a stop node. So when I play this in our game, once it gets here, it's going to stop our game and come back here. So if it doesn't stop our game, that's because it is not working. Let's go to our game, and I'm going to get our weapon. Now I'm going to kill our enemy, just like that. Yeah, it got here, so it is working. Not sure what is wrong then. Let's see. We got here in our YMAIN. Yeah, I have. Let's see. Paragon, Sun Kong. Ah, yeah. I forgot to get our level here. Just place it there. Compare it, save. Let's go back to our game. Yeah, now should be working, but I don't think it's working. Yeah, it's not working. Let's see here. This variable. So let's see. Update level. We have our update here. Ah, I got the wrong one. I don't want to update the experience. I want to update our level. This one. Sorry for that. I want to update our level. Compile. Let's save. Let's test again. Yeah, now it's working. As you can see, we have the number 2 there. So we level up, just like we wanted. So let's see what I'm going to do now. I think I'm going to fix our... Yeah, I think I'm going to fix this cat. I don't want to use this cat here. So instead, I'm going to, let's see. This is casting to our enemy health bar. So instead, let's see how I'm going to do this. I'm going to our enemy health bar. And here I'm going to our event graph. And in class settings, I'm going to add a new, let's see, not this, class defaults. Let's see, yeah, in class settings, I'm going to add a new interface. That's going to be our stats interface. And in our stats interface, I'm going to create a new function that's going to be update enemy health, just like that. And I need 2 inputs from this. That's going to be health and max health. Both of them is going to be of the type integer. And here in our enemy health bar, I'm going to delete this and I'm going to get our update enemy health. I want the event. I don't think there are any of this. Let's see here. I'm going to get our update enemy health bar here. Yeah, now it's working. So just select it here. And from this, I'm going to get a divide. Place our health, our max health. And then let's see. I'm going to get our health and set percent. Just like that. Yeah, should be working fine. Now in our NBP, I'm going to delete this update health bar. And I'm going to also delete this cast to enemy health bar. And instead, I think I'm going to use this update enemy health. That's going to be our messenger here. And I'm going to place on completed here, just like we have with the other one. Place our health and our max health. And in our enemy health, I'm going to also delete this update enemy health bar. Yes, this one right here. Yeah, I'm going to delete this one. So just select it and then press delete. Compile it, save it. Let's go to our game and let's see if this is still working. Yeah, that's too much. There's something wrong. Yeah, that was too much. Something is wrong here. Let's see. We have our health and then max health. In our enemy health, we have... Yeah, there's something wrong here. Not sure what. Let's see. We have our max health. Did I did this wrong? Don't think that is the case. Yeah. divide set percent. Enemy health bar. Yeah, I forgot. I need to convert this pin to a float, just like that. Compile it, save it. Let's go back to our game. Let's see if it's working now. Yeah, now it's working fine, and we are not using a cast, and we are able to level up now. Yeah, just like we wanted. Let's see. This is going to be, yeah, this is going to be our event tick. I'm going to select this, name it event tick, and show bubble, and this one is going to be our death. Just like that. We now have our interface for our communication between blueprints. And let's see, I think I'm not forgetting anything of this part. Yes, I think that covers everything from this part. I was thinking about creating only one video for the evolution system, but this video is already too big, and so I'm going to split between two parts. The next part I'm going to be creating our widget for evolution, and then I'm going to set a few stats here that's going to be changed by the player once he gets a level up. So yeah, that's going to be for our next video, and thanks for watching.